Hello Aries, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the 17th through to the 23rd of May 2021, or thereabouts, Aries. So I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards. So before I do the final shuffles, just to say that it is a general reading, Aries. So please take what resonates with you, but if anything doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your story, and so leave that for somebody else. So so let's see how we go. So I'll just do a final shuffle then of the Moonology cards. To start the reading off, and the same with the Oracle of Visions. So first of all, we have the full moon in Scorpio for you, Aries. And this is saying it's a time to release negativity. So if there's any negativity you're still holding on to, or that's around you, it's time to release that now, Aries. And then here we have number 22. And this is about reflections. So looking back, with hindsight perhaps sometimes, so just doing a reflection and review of the past, of what's happened in the past, and that links in nicely, doesn't it, with it's time to release negativity. So if anything in the past has been negative, then it's been still hanging around, it's saying that this is going to be a time of releasing that, because, you know, as the new moon starts to wax and starts to build up, then that's expansion, but it is a need to, before that happens, it's a need to release anything that's not serving you well, Aries. So let's see. So final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading, what's on your mind at the moment, the root of the matter, past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that the energies would like to say to you. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Coins, and this is about work, career, income. Could be a business owner, the King of Coins, could be somebody, could be referring to yourself, Aries, working for yourself, that aspect of yourself. Of working for yourself, self-employment. So let's see. So this is sort of indicating this reading perhaps is something to do with work and career and income. But let's see, it doesn't have to be. And a final shuffle of the Lightseers Tarot. And we'll lay these on top for some depth and clarity to your reading. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Swords. And this is the sneaky thief in the night card. Could be sabotage energy. Somebody wanting to take something that doesn't belong to them. Or sometimes it's about keeping something under wrap and key. Not allowing others to know your plans or what's happening at this point. So we'll come back to that energy in a little while as we get into your reading. So at the heart of your reading we have the Moon and the Eight of Wands. And the Moon, which is a Piscean Cancer energy, it's a very spiritual, psychic energy. But this talks about what's hidden. That which you know and that which you don't know. So something's hidden, something's in the shadows that's not really clear at the moment. It's a bit vague, and perhaps it has to be a bit vague at the moment, but the clarifier is the Eight of Wands, and this is instant communication. And I often liken this one to instant internet communication because of all the sparks and the energy. But this is communication going from yourself. Rather than coming in to you, Aries, this is communication going from yourself. but there's something unclear. There's something you need to communicate, perhaps, but you're not clear about it, or what it is, or what it should say at this time. So there's a lack of clarity about some form of communication that needs to be made at this time. Okay, because right at the beginning we have, it's time to release negativity, so perhaps that's linked to a little bit of an uncertainty about something that needs to be communicated, to release negativity. And of course, then there's reflections on the past, looking back, having hindsight. So it may be something to do with relationship, or it may be something to do with work. So let's see. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, we have the Fool and the Devil. So for some of you, what you're thinking about is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith in some area. This is what you're thinking about. However, the clarifier is the Devil energy. And this is, you're aware of a possibility of something drawing you in that's not healthy. The Devil energy is very seductive. It's a very seductive energy. It's difficult to resist. And so this may be an opportunity that's being offered, that you're thinking about, a new opportunity, but you're also aware that it may not be a good thing. It may not be a good thing, as seductive as it is. It may not be a good thing. It may be some form of an entrampment, somebody wanting to take control of your energy, perhaps, or your way of doing things, or your thinking. So let's see, we can always come back to these cards in a little while. So that's whatever it is, that's what's on your mind at the moment. So there's a bit of a negative energy, a toxic energy around a possible new beginning that you're thinking of. It could be that you are the one that's, Aries, for some of you, that you are the one that is obsessing a little bit about this new opportunity, new beginning, and what it may or may not offer you. Okay. At the root of this we have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is already in place, because this is at the root of this situation with the Moon and the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Swords, this is worries and anxieties and obsessive thoughts going over and over in your mind, keeping you mentally trapped. So trapped that you can't think of a way out of it. And the clarifier is the Ten of Pentacles, and this is about money, abundance in a family situation. Having all your needs met, all the family's needs being met. And so this, at the root of this situation, is some mental anxiety to do with income and money and abundance within a family. And that's at the root of this situation for some of you, Aries. And I feel there's no opportunity being offered, and it's quite seductive for you. But I feel for some of you, you don't want to be repeating past mistakes in some area. Okay. Now, past influences, we have the Tower and the Emperor. So in the past there has been a tower moment, a revelation, a raising to the ground of a situation, something that was crumbling anyway, but then it came to an abrupt end. It came out of the blue, but it brought something to an end. But this, whatever it was, had to be razed to the ground, ready for a new tower to be built, if you like. And the clarifier is an Emperor energy. Now, Aries, this is your card in the major arcana. So I feel this is representing yourself. So there was something to do with yourself. And there was something came to an end. There was a tower moment that was quite a revelation, brought something crumbling down to the ground in the past. All right. And I feel this is to do with work and career, money, earnings. And it's linked with abundance within the family. And this has been keeping you, has in the past kept you trapped in your mind, worrying, overthinking about bringing the money in, about the abundance within the family. Okay, because in the past something came crumbling down that I feel probably affected you quite badly and affected your energy, your status perhaps. Because the Emperor energy is somebody that likes to be within their power, has an energy of needing to have a level of power and control and autonomy, and strength, having strength. And of course, so a tower moment in the past, something crumbling, perhaps to do with work and career, affected you badly. So it looks like there's a new offer and a possibility of a new beginning that feels quite seductive to you. You're very tempted with this, but there's something you're not clear, you're not sure, you're not clear about it, and that's perhaps holding you up back from responding, perhaps sending information out. So right, going forward, we have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. The Two of Cups, this is a close relationship. It could be an intimate relationship, or it could be a close friendship. Sometimes it can refer to bonded relationships at work, for example. So going forward, we have this close relationship. This is two people who are perhaps think alike, on the same page. Then the clarifier is the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen, so we've got a couple here. We have the King of Pentacles here, who's at the bottom of the deck, and now we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is going forward, and the Queen of Pentacles can be a business owner herself. She is very good at managing money, bringing money to the table. Very grounded energy, very earth energy, very much an earth energy. So the theme of money, work, career goes forward. So this could be somebody connected to yourself, Aries, and it could well be because we have the Two of Cups here connected to it. So going forward, so this could be the couple, this could be the relationship. Two people that are well matched, very grounded. Although you're an earth you're a fire energy, Aries. This is we've all got the different elements within us, no matter what sign you are, whatever energy you are. And this is about the aspect of yourself, Aries, to do with work, career, and that part of yourself that is very grounded and very practical minded. And it's very much about the money that comes in, and the money that comes in to support the family. But I feel going forward, there is going to be support. There's two of you that's bringing money in, that's earning money, that's doing well, that's bringing money to the table. So this is a couple that's very well matched. So it's learning from the past, I feel. It's learning from the past, having hindsight, what went well in the past, decisions made in the past, what went well, what didn't go so well. And, you know, it's time to release negativity from the past now. It's time to release that. So what's the advice and guidance for you, Aries? Well, we have the Nine of Coins and we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is the independent person. It's not gender specific, but of course the depiction is a woman, so it's an independent woman, self-sufficient, good at what she does, works hard, gets rewarded for the work that she does, isn't dependent on others for her self-sufficiency and her autonomy. And the clarifier is the Page of Pentacles. So I feel there's an opportunity to do with money, work, career. Could be from a younger person, to do with a younger person, doesn't have to be. But the pages are often a young, but also they bring in new opportunities. And this is definitely to do with money and career or work. But it's also a clarifier for somebody that's very independent, very self-sufficient. And this is a very optimistic, there's good omens, there's a good feeling about these cards, a good energy about these cards, very positive energy. So, okay. So if I try and bring this reading together for you, Aries, there's a time to release negativity and learn from past mistakes, perhaps. What went well and what didn't go well. What was it happened in the past that led to an ending? And we've certainly seen the ending here in the past, haven't we? The tower moment, when the tower came crumbling down. That affected you as the emperor. It affected you deeply, being the emperor of this tower. So it affected you deeply, I feel. So it's about learning, you know, what happened then? Is there anything you can do differently now going forward? So there's some communication that you're thinking of making, but things are a bit unclear at the moment. You're not sure. Perhaps it's a response to something. You're thinking about this new beginning. But there's something about the devil energy. Now, this is either your own obsessive thinking about this new beginning, feeling perhaps that a strong temptation, or that you're being drawn in. Or this could be just being mindful of not taking a devil energy forward with you, and that's what you're thinking about. When you take this leap of faith, do you want to take this devil energy with you? What is it that's very seductive? And this is what you're thinking about, and it's connected to a new beginning, a new opportunity that's around. Okay. Now, at the root of the matter, what's happened in the past also is you've been thinking, there's been a lot of mental conflict, and it's about bringing money in abundance into the family, having all of your needs met within a family situation. But going forward, there's definitely a couple here, and I feel it's the King and Queen of Coins, whichever one you can associate with Aries. I feel there's a couple here, and a couple that are well matched. We have the twin flame energy here, and also the advice and guidance from your energies, Aries, is saying that something about perhaps continuing independently, but there is definitely an independence card here, self-sufficiency, but it's bringing in a good opportunity, to do with money and career. And I feel it's linked to a potential relationship. And the positive thing here is that whichever one you are, Aries, this relationship, the other person in this relationship is independent. And that I feel is the key here. And that perhaps has to continue. And that's perhaps what you are needing to learn from the past. That within your relationships, for some of you Aries, that it's important you both remain independent, doing your own thing, but definitely coming together as a couple. But neither one becoming dependent. So it's moving away from codependency. And I think that's the key here. And that's why there's a need to move on from the devil energy. That's the codependency energy. Although it's very seductive. So that's perhaps what this is saying. It's about leaving that behind. Leaving that energy behind. The Seven of Swords energy. And underneath that we have the Seven of Wands, which is about defending yourself, standing up for yourself, being in that energy, feeling defensive, feeling you have to defend yourself. All right, but it's about leaving. You need to leave that behind, because there has been success and achievement. There has been success and achievement. There's been, after a lot of hard work, it's been well earned. However, there's something about that that's created mental conflict. The Two of Swords need to make a decision, but it's a difficult decision to make. So you've been thinking very deeply about it here with the High Priestess, tapping into your intuition to make this decision here going forward. I think wanting success, and you have had success and achievement in the past, and that is around and available for you at this time. However, if you keep in the defensive mode, keep turning away and feeling you have to defend yourself and be like the Seven of Swords energy, which doesn't serve anybody, does it? It's not a positive energy to go forward with, because I feel that light is being shed on that for you now. So here it's something about sharing, give and take, sharing, being open to give, being open to receive. And if we have a look underneath the King of Coins here, we have the Hermit. So this is about going deep within, looking deep within for the answers, shining the light on a situation to get the answers. Yes, using logic. Don't allow your heart center to dictate the order of things. Think it through. Using your sense of logic here now with the King of Swords. And then allow things to take their time. This is a slow energy, the Seven of Coins. So allow things to grow. Allow things to grow now here. And here's the Judgment, which is very similar here to learning from the past. What went well, what didn't go well. Because you've got a time of rebirth, a new opportunity here that's going to bring in many blessings. Bring in many blessings here. And this is all connected to the King of Coins. So there's blessings waiting for you. The Judgment call is time of rebirth, but it's a need to learn from the past, about mistakes from the past. Something is still growing. Use your sense of logic. You think it through clearly, logically. Don't allow your emotions to take control. And here's the Hermit, yes. Searching your light, searching inwards, searching for a new way forward as the King of Coins. So beautiful energies here for you, Aries. Alright, whoever this is for, I'm just going to get... Could we have one final message? Two messages please. Two final cards for Aries, 17th, 23rd of May, 2021, or thereabouts. 2 final messages, please, for Aries. We've had a card jump out. I will put it back in, but it says grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy expands. And this is appreciating the little things in life. You know, what we have around us and focusing on that. And that's when the joy within you will start to expand and you can appreciate, you know, what it is that you have and what's around you. So I'll just pop that back in. 2 more shuffles, please. So we have travelling lightly, so simplify your life. This is again about decluttering, moving on from anything that's weighing you down, that's not serving you, that's not purposeful any longer. So it's just a need to simplify your life, lighten your load in whatever way that means for you, Aries, because you're setting off on your new journey, or you very soon will be. Now, linked to that, we have narrow pathway. So this is treading thoughtfully. So as you go forward, just tread thoughtfully. Just be mindful of, you know, how narrow our journeys are on, how narrow our pathways can become. And just think about each step as we go forward. Give it thought. As opposed to running headlong into something. Just take your time. Tread thoughtfully. Give it thought as you go forward, and as you have lightened your load. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope whoever this was for, you've enjoyed the reading, Aries, and good luck going forward. And I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.